It is a new chapter in the history of Ethiopian Airlines.
An Ethiopian Airlines group announced that it will partner with the African Development Bank to build the continent's largest airport.
Ethiopia unveiled an audacious and breathtaking vision for its future.
Ethiopia is building Africa's largest airport, Bishoftu International, a $7.8 billion partnership between Ethiopian Airlines and the African Development Bank. But this is more than runways and terminals. Bishoftu is set to power new trade, jobs, and global connections. Will this mega project make Ethiopia Africa's gateway to the world?
It is a new chapter in the history of Ethiopian Airlines.
Inside Africa's $7.8 billion airport dream, Africa is preparing to change the aviation landscape forever with the Bishoftu International Airport project, an ambitious venture worth $7.8 billion. This project, a collaboration between Ethiopian Airlines and the African Development Bank, aims to build the continent's largest and most advanced aviation hub. It's not just another airport. This is a bold vision to position Ethiopia as the central gateway to Africa and beyond. The scale of this project is epic. With such an investment, Ethiopian Airlines and the African Development Bank are not only constructing infrastructure, but driving a future for Africa that revolves around connectivity, economic growth, and technological innovation. The goal is clear: craft an airport capable of handling millions of passengers, vast cargo operations, and complex logistics while maintaining a high standard of service and efficiency. The billion-dollar price tag reflects the commitment by Ethiopia and its partners to leap ahead, breaking limitations faced by existing airports due to space or outdated infrastructure. Bishoftu's design anticipates the near future when air travel demand will skyrocket, fueled by Africa's booming population and expanding economies. Bishoftu is a project that goes beyond transportation. It's a strategic tool enabling trade, tourism, business expansions, and diplomatic connections. Every dollar invested feeds into a larger plan to turn Ethiopia into a continental hub, attracting airlines, freight, and travelers from all over the world. Why Bishoftu? Choosing Bishoftu, located about 40 kilometers southeast of Addis Ababa in Oromia, was a smart strategic move. Covering a sprawling 35 square kilometers, the site offers nearly 4,900 soccer fields worth of land. This massive area allows room for modernization and future expansions that simply won't fit at the current Bole International Airport, hemmed in by the capital's crowded urban sprawl. Why is this location so vital? Bishoftu balances accessibility with opportunity. Being close to Addis Ababa means it's just a short drive for travelers and freight operators, connecting directly with Ethiopia's commercial heart. But unlike Bole, it's free from the constraints of city encroachment, meaning it can host multiple runways, sprawling terminals, cargo hubs, and accompanying infrastructure like hotels, retail spaces, and training schools. Moreover, the flat terrain and geographic conditions make it ideal for aviation operations. The elevation, at approximately 1,900 meters, is lower than Addis Ababa's city center, which improves aircraft performance and fuel efficiency. These factors combine to make Bishoftu not just a large site, but the right site for Africa's mega airport ambitions. In essence, the location is the backbone of the project's vision, giving it the space not only to meet current demands, but to grow exponentially over decades, enabling Ethiopia to vault ahead in continental and global aviation rankings. The passenger surge. Currently, Ethiopia's main airport, Bole International, manages about 17 million passengers annually. While that might seem impressive, the reality is that the demand for air travel is growing so fast it's outpacing capacity. This is a serious bottleneck for Ethiopia's aviation ambitions and for Africa's growing connectivity needs. With Bishoftu International Airport, the vision is to start with a capacity of 60 million passengers by 2040, a more than threefold increase. But the dream doesn't stop there. The future goal is to eventually handle up to 100 million passengers a year, placing Bishoftu among the world's largest airports. This projected surge makes sense when you consider Africa's fast-growing middle class, urbanization, expanding trade networks, and increasing tourism. Air travel is becoming more affordable and essential for commerce, and the continent needs airports to match that growth. Cargo capacity will also see a major leap. Bishoftu will handle exponentially more freight than Bol currently manages, supporting Ethiopia's ambitions to be Africa's logistics hub. Faster, larger volume air freight will empower exporters, increase trade efficiency, and create supply chains that can compete internationally. This step-change capacity means the airport won't just solve today's problems, but will future-proof Ethiopia's role as a linchpin in African and global aviation networks. What will the world's most ambitious airport look like? The design of Bishoftu International Airport is entrusted to the Dubai-based consultancy DR, well known for its expertise in cutting-edge airport projects around the world. The plan is for completion within 5 years, with full operations expected in the early 2030s. This airport will be defined by scale, technology, and sustainability. Multiple runways will enable it to handle enormous traffic volumes safely and efficiently, reducing delays and improving turnaround times. The terminals will be smart, designed for seamless passenger flow, easy navigation, and enhanced comfort. Advanced air traffic control systems will ensure the highest safety standards and operational efficiency. This high-tech control will coordinate runways, ground services, and global airspace with precision, keeping Bishoftu running smoothly even at peak times. Sustainability is a key focus. The airport will incorporate renewable energy sources, likely solar and wind, and use sustainable building materials throughout construction. Energy-efficient lighting, water-saving technologies, and waste management systems will be integrated to minimize environmental impact. How the airport will boost the economy. One of Bishoftu's greatest impacts will be its job creation power. Thousands of jobs will be generated not only during the intense construction phase, but also long after the airport opens. This includes roles in construction, engineering, technical maintenance, aviation operations, hospitality, retail, and many more. During construction, the demand for skilled and unskilled labor will inject income and skills into local communities. Training programs tied to the project will prepare workers for ongoing careers in the growing aviation sector. Once operational, the airport will require a diverse workforce, from pilots and air traffic controllers to hotel staff, retail workers, security personnel, and logistics professionals. This broad spectrum of employment opportunities will stimulate wage growth and local economic activity in the Oromia region and beyond. The surrounding areas will see a boom in tourism and commercial hospitality. New hotels and restaurants will open to serve travelers and staff, fueling further local job creation. Retail and service businesses will thrive with increased demand, supporting entrepreneurs and small business expansion. Ethiopia's new trade gateway to the world. Africa is watching as Ethiopia positions itself as a magnet for global investment, powered by the game-changing Bishoftu International Airport. With improved air access connecting the country to major global hubs, international businesses are no longer hesitant. They're jumping in, seeing Ethiopia as a strategic center for trade and commerce. Cargo handling is a huge piece of this puzzle. Bishoftu's massive, state-of-the-art cargo facilities will supercharge Ethiopia's role in logistics. Whether it's textiles, agricultural produce, or manufactured goods, faster, larger, and more reliable air freight means Ethiopian exports can reach international markets more efficiently than ever before. This isn't just about tossing packages on planes. It's about transforming how Africa moves goods. And here's the crucial regional angle. Bishoftu makes travel easier for investors and company executives moving within Africa. Seamless, faster trips boost cross-border business, encouraging partnerships and regional integration. Africans are connecting, breaking down barriers, and creating a true continental economy. Ethiopia's new airport isn't merely infrastructure. It's a trade and investment gateway poised to reshape the entire region's economic destiny. AfDB's role in Africa's infrastructure revolution. Behind every great project is a great partner. For Bishoftu International Airport, the partner is the African Development Bank. But this isn't just about writing a big check. It's a strategic commitment to Africa's future. The AfDB has poured more than $1.2 billion into Ethiopian infrastructure over recent years, and this airport is one of its flagship investments. It aligns with the African Union's Agenda 2063, a visionary plan seeking to unite and grow the continent through infrastructure and integration. The bank's president, Dr. Akinwumi Adesina, often speaks about Ethiopia's impressive 8.1% GDP growth. He sees Bishoftu not just as a grand construction project, but as a practical pillar enabling that growth. This airport is more than concrete and steel. It's a foundation for transformation, jobs, and connectivity. What the African Development Bank also brings is confidence. Their involvement signals to global investors and partners that this project is serious, sustainable, and in trusted hands. It encourages further investment, technology transfer, and skills development. The AfDB's commitment ensures this project won't just be built, it will thrive. Ethiopian Airlines. Anyone following African aviation knows Ethiopian Airlines is an unstoppable force. It's the continent's largest and most profitable carrier, a shining example of African entrepreneurship and ambition. Now, the story gets even bigger as Bishoftu International Airport prepares to become the airline's home base and growth engine. Ethiopian Airlines currently operates under constraints at its Bole International Airport, but Bishoftu's vast space and modern infrastructure allow the airline to expand routes, increase flight frequency, and improve passenger experiences dramatically. The ambitions don't stop at Africa's borders. Ethiopian Airlines aims to compete with global aviation hubs like Dubai, Istanbul, and Johannesburg, powerhouses packed with connecting flights and services serving millions. With Bishoftu supporting more modern facilities and direct long-haul flights, Ethiopian Airlines is eyeing a spot among the world's leading carriers. What does this mean for travelers? More route options, competitive prices, improved in-flight services, and seamless connection experiences. For business and trade, Ethiopian Airlines' growth means faster, more reliable links to global markets and partners. Simply put, Ethiopian Airlines and Bishoftu International Airport are a dynamic duo, ready to turn Addis Ababa into the continent's busiest, most connected aviation hub. Africa's aviation boom. Why now? Africa is on the cusp of an aviation boom that's long overdue. Rising income levels, expanding middle classes, and increased intra-African travel are driving demand for more flights and better airports. Combine that with booming tourism, the continent's incredible diversity is attracting explorers worldwide, and you get a skyward surge in air travel. Africa's opportunity is clear. Improved air connectivity is the foundation for greater economic mobility and trade. Airports like Bishoftu provide the essential infrastructure enabling Africans to travel easily for business, education, medical care, or leisure. This in turn expands markets, opens new partnerships, and fuels entrepreneurship. Ethiopia plays a starring role in this story. Thanks to Bishoftu's planned capacity, Ethiopian Airlines' growing network, and strategic geographic location, the country is becoming both a continental hub and a vital link to Europe, Asia, and the Americas. This boom isn't just about numbers. It's about transforming how Africa moves, reducing travel time, making trade faster and cheaper, and connecting millions of people in ways that were impossible just a decade ago. Taking flight into Africa's future, Bishoftu International Airport isn't just Ethiopia's most ambitious infrastructure project. It's a beacon for Africa's future. This mega hub signals the continent's readiness to rise as a global aviation leader, transforming how Africans travel, trade, and connect with the world. From its strategic location and cutting-edge design to its role as a catalyst for economic growth and job creation, Bishoftu embodies the power of vision paired with partnership. Ethiopian Airlines and the African Development Bank have joined forces not just to build an airport, but to build a new chapter in Africa's story. This airport will unlock opportunities for millions, supporting businesses, empowering youth with new jobs and skills, boosting tourism, and accelerating regional integration. It will serve as the launching pad for Africa's aviation boom, fueling not only planes but entire economies. As planes take off from Bishoftu's runways, they will carry more than passengers and cargo. They will carry hopes for a connected, prosperous Africa ready to compete on the world stage. The world is watching. The question now is, how far will Africa fly? It's time to take off. What are your thoughts on Ethiopia's bold vision? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates on Africa's transformational projects. Thanks for watching.